This is the WOD demo for workout number 3, which is our chipper. For this, you're going to break up into male-female pairs. So right now we have Kyle and Sarah as our first pair. It's going to start with 40 box jump overs. It will be on the 20-inch side and they must alternate. Go ahead, 3, 2, 1, go. Kyle goes first, and then Sarah goes, and then it's Kyle's turn again. And again, these must be jumps. Step-ups are not allowed. Sarah, one more time. And they must be alternating, no exceptions, okay? We're gonna assume that they have finished their 40 box jump overs, then they're gonna move over to the jump rope. Kyle's gonna pick up his here just to demonstrate those 50 double unders. And for these, you can break up the reps however you want. So if Kyle's not able to do his whole 50, he can let Sarah take over. We'll assume that he does do all 50, and then we're gonna move over to the pull-ups. And this is gonna be 60 pull-ups. And again, they can break up those reps however they choose, any style, strict, butterfly, kipping, chest to bar. Go ahead and show a couple, Kyle. And again, they can break up those reps however they want. And then we'll assume they finished their 60. They're gonna move over to the barbells. There will be a barbell set for the men's weight and the women's weight. These are gonna be 70 shoulder to overhead. So you can do any sort of option here, push press, push jerk, split jerk. And they can break up those reps however they want. Sarah's tired, she's gonna let Kyle take over. Good. And then once they move onto the shoulder to overhead, they're gonna go back to the double unders, and it'll be 80 double unders between the two of them. And then we'll assume they're done. As soon as they've hit 80, they need to rush across the line, tag in their next teammates, and then Alicia and Johnny will start their burpee box jump overs. Again, they must be alternating. The guys must be on the long side, the girls must be on the short side. And they're gonna go move through this sequence just as Kyle and Sarah did all the way through until they are finished, in which they will get a score of their time completed on that last double under. If they don't finish, then it'll just be total reps completed. Thanks, guys. Okay, we are talking about workout number 2 for our end of summer throwdown, the movement standards, and we're gonna start with the box facing burpee jump over. These are gonna be alternating reps between the male-female partners. Because it is a male-female partner workout, we're gonna go ahead and use the standard 20-inch box that the females traditionally use. Johnny right here is gonna represent our female for this workout, and then we'll have Nolan who will be representing the male side. Now this is the particular box that we will be using. You can see Johnny's side is shorter in width, and Nolan, representing the male, is actually taking the longer side here. And this will be the way that you need to set up. We will not allow any other variation. So at 3, 2, 1, go, Johnny's going to go ahead and burpee down, touch his chest and his legs to the floor, and he's going to jump up and over. Full extension is not required. Now Nolan has to go. Again, touching his chest and thighs to the floor, jump up and over. Now it's Johnny's turn. Burpee down, up and over. That's his third rep, or their third rep. Up and over. And that pattern will continue on until they hit 40. Okay, let's go ahead and show them a couple no rep scenarios. Let's go ahead and show them, Johnny, can you show us just a couple of bad burpees where they're not all the way down to the floor? Okay, those legs didn't touch there. Okay, show them one where their chest doesn't clearly touch. Okay, that's a no rep there. Okay, Nolan, can you show us a couple where you step up versus actually jumping over? So just like the open, we are going to require a jump up versus a stepping over. Now what is not required is hip extension. Go ahead and show us one with full hip extension. Okay, well that will be acceptable and allowed. It is not required. Can you guys show us one where you jump completely over the box? Okay, again, that is permitted but not required. One thing we want to point out on the burpee for the standard is that your feet must be completely over the box onto the other side of the floor before the next person can go. So we'll have Alicia and Johnny demonstrate the proper way to do it. Feet are on the floor, Johnny can actually go down on the floor, she can go. Okay, let's show them some no reps. So Alicia will do hers, and then Johnny will start to burpee down as soon as she's on top of the box. That's too soon. He's got to wait till those feet are over. Okay, now moving on to the standard for the pull-up. For this, we're going to allow any type as long as we meet the traditional movement standard. We'll start with a strict pull-up where Johnny is starting from a dead hang position with those arms locked out, feet dangling, chin goes over the bar and locked out at the bottom before moving on to that next rep. Next thing is going to be a traditional kipping pull-up. Again, locked out at the bottom, and then chin over the bar with each rep. Good. Next thing is going to be a butterfly pull-up. We will allow any sort of hand grip, so we'll start with a traditional pull-up grip with our palms facing away from you, and then you can also do a mixed grip with one in a chin-up grip and one in a pull-up grip, and then if you want to switch to a complete chin-up grip, that works for us as well. A couple no reps to look for from our judges will be when we are not getting our chin over the bar with any style that we choose. Okay. And then another option would be, for a no rep, would be not actually extending at the bottom. Okay, so those are gonna be no reps there, even though he's getting the chin over the bar. Okay, you may have the scenario where you prefer a short bar, which is fine, but you must start with your feet dangling. So Johnny here has got a bar that's just within reach, and he's gonna show us a no rep where he jumps his chin over the bar. Okay, that's gonna be a no rep there. So if he does go to a short bar, go ahead and show us one, but lift those feet up. You're gonna have to get that swing just like as he demonstrates there, even though it is a shorter bar within reach. Okay, this is our shoulder to overhead demonstration that we use in both workout number 2 in the DT portion and workout number 3 in our chipper. So Johnny's gonna go ahead and clean it up into position up to his shoulders, however which way he can. Okay, he's gonna start with a shoulder press. Good, you can see that the arms are locked out and the bar is over the midsection of his body there. Go ahead and lower down. Go ahead and show him a push press where we're adding a dip. Good, same finishing position, great. Go ahead and move into that push jerk. Okay, and that one you can see he drove himself underneath the bar, but then reached full extension to finish the lift. And then a split jerk. This is gonna bring his feet back together, again, reaching that full finishing position before lowering that barbell down. Go ahead and lower. Okay, next we're gonna move into a couple of no reps. Biggest thing we're gonna look for on this is the bar being out in front of the midsection of our body. Okay, so that's gonna be a no rep there. Show us one where they don't lock your elbows. Okay, that's a no rep because you didn't reach full extension. And then show us one where you do a push jerk, but you don't stand up before lowering the bar back down. No rep, that's a really common one there. So make sure that you are reaching that extension or you will get knocked by your judges. And then one more time with a split jerk, not bringing those feet back together before lowering the bar. Good, another example of a no rep there. What we will not allow is to have both teammates holding onto the bar at the same time while they're waiting for their turn to take over. So Alicia's gonna start with some shoulder to overhead here. And Johnny's prepping, he picks up his bar. Alicia's is gonna count as a no rep because Johnny's holding his bar. She must completely drop the barbell before he can pick up the bar. So he's gonna have to pick it up now and then start his reps. And this is just to make it a little easier on our judges. Thanks, guys.